Hey, Josh, can I ask you a stupid, embarrassing question?
Go
before
for
we
it,
do
man.
something? Because I've been out of the pop culture since about '85.
Yeah?
But antifreeze, is that you?
Yeah. How'd you hear about that?
I love that. It's on my iPod.
No kidding, man. It's 100 degrees and I'm all out of antifreeze.
God, I love that.
I love that
That's
song,
my
too.
outside on the patio in the sun drinking song.
My wife told me that I need to redo that on the next album, on the next country album, and do that song again. And I was going to see if I could get Robert Randolph to play some pedal steel on it.
Oh, God.
Kind of a good idea.
You gotta do that.
I'm going to do it. Honestly,
do that.
my producer heard it the other day. He was like, "Why did you keep this from me?" And I was like, "Man, I don't know. I didn't know that people liked it, you know."
I'm
So,
telling you.
thanks, man.
If you put somehow a little bit of twang in that thing is another.
Done.
I mean,
That was on an
country,
independent. That was on an independent album.
Was it?
Yeah, my last
God,
4
that's
were independent.
fantastic.
Yeah, man. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that.
Josh Kelly is with us on B93, and it's a pleasure to have some FaceTime with you via
Thanks,
Skype
man.
here from the CMA.
Yeah,
Awards.
this is trippy. I love this.
Did you ever think for 1 minute that you would be doing CMA interviews?
You know, well, I've been trying to since I was 21. I got turned down for a country deal when I was 21 years old, and 9 years later I get signed by the same label that turned me down.
Isn't that funny how
Yeah.
things work out?
Yeah, it's good. I wasn't ready then, to tell you the truth, man. I was very green and didn't have a very good live show then. It just took some years to develop, you know, and put it down to the grindstone.
Well, people might be misinformed then if they think, for example, that hey, country's working out so well for your brother, maybe you should put your toe in.
Yeah, it wasn't that way. It was kind of very random how this happened. It's very organic because I was just going to kind of stay, you know, independent because I was doing well independently, and I was like, you know, that was working, and I wrote a song that I was trying to get cut by Keith Urban called Gone Like That. And my publishing company loved it so much, they said, no, you have to do this. And we sent it in around to some record labels, and they were like, wow, we love this song. And so I basically did a 5-song EP to get a deal, and we got lucky enough to get a deal and then kept the same mixture together for the rest of the album. And, I mean, we'd been making this album for 2 years. So we're done now.
How did you get hooked up with CMT on tour? I mean, what a dream gig if you're
yeah,
into the
man.
format to be doing Miranda Lambert.
You
and
know,
Eric Church on the
I
road.
think that they loved the songs, they loved the single, and Miranda, you know, has been hearing about me a lot from Charles, you know, over the years, and Eric Church and I on this tour have just become good buddies. I think it was just kind of random, you know, very random, and honestly, man, it's been an awesome tour. I mean, me and Miranda and Eric have been writing songs and drinking a lot of whiskey and playing a lot of music. Woo!
Well, Georgia Clay is an awesome record. And I'm telling you something, Josh, and I mean this, if you just throw a little pedal steel or a little fiddle or something into antifreeze, you got a number.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Well, it's in the mix now because my producer was mad at me for not putting it in the mix before, so it's in there. That's so funny you just said that. I'll have to tell him that you said that. That's really funny. Thanks, man.
It's great to have you in our format, Josh. You sound terrific on
Thank you, brother.
B93, and we look forward to hearing a lot more.
Let's do it. Thank you, sir. Absolutely. Appreciate it, man.
Josh Kelly with us here live in Nashville.